Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is a Montazar from the Chicago camp, coming back at you again with another lesson entitled, let's see, Faithful in the Womb. How about that? Faithful in the Womb. Okay. So, what are we talking about when we say faithful in the womb? So, there's a new television series out on Netflix called Supercell. I binge watched it this week. It was pretty good. Um, so, on this show, you got Jake, and all these Jakes got superpowers. Okay. It's only Jake now. All right. And they got superpowers. And of course, um, they're being looked at by Esau. All right, so Esau knows about their superpowers, and he's got cameras, and he even has uh, a facility where he's basically uh, snatching Jake up. All right, and basically uh, he'll either use his powers, all right, for his own benefit, or then he'll bag them, tag them, and put them back out in the earth and just watch them, just like he does in the animal kingdom. All right. So in the animal kingdom, all right, they bag and tag these animals, and then they put trackers on them and locations, and then they can watch them on a computer and watch their migration habits and all of that. That's how Esau does his diligence search. All right. So now let's talk about this supercell, because Esau knows that the Lord is going to empower us. All right. He knows that we're the children of the Lord. All right. He knows eventually his end is coming. The end of his kingdom is coming. He knows we're going to get the superpowers like the X-Men, right? Just like the scripture says. So the scripture is filled with examples of the men of the Lord having superhuman powers, supernatural powers, right? These are the powers of the Lord. All right. And just to get a glimpse and watch these powers on TV it's entertaining, right? But by no means are they gonna be anywhere in comparison, all right, to the powers that the men of the Lord are gonna have. All right, so this is just a short lesson. Let's get into it. So Ecclesiastes 43 and 33, it says, "For the Lord hath made all things, and to the godly hath he given wisdom." Okay. All right, so this wisdom, this super important wisdom, this great gospel, all right, that we believe, preach, and teach, right? This is the wisdom that the Lord has given us, okay? And everybody ain't going to get it, because it ain't for everybody. It's only for the men of the Lord. All right, Sirach 1 and 14, it says, "To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb." Okay? It was created with the faithful in the womb. All right, so it's not far-fetched to say that this is a genetic thing, okay? Because you have to be an Israelite, okay? You have to be an Israelite first. That's first and foremost. That means that your lineage has to go back, okay, to Jacob. All right, has to go back to Jacob. Jeremiah 1 and 5, it says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations." Okay. All right. So in the book of Jeremiah, the Lord said, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and I sanctified thee." Paul said that he was also, all right. Paul said that he was sanctified, all right, from the womb as well. Okay. Let's see. This is Sirach 33 and 10. And it says, "And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge, the Lord hath divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them hath he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them hath he cursed and brought low, and turned out of their places. As the clay is in the potter's hand, to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him, to render to them as liketh him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. Okay? All right, so the Lord created the separation. Okay? So he's got righteousness, he's got wickedness. Okay? He's got vessels. Those vessels in Romans, the 9th chapter. You got vessels of honor and vessels of dishonor. And the Israelites are the vessels of honor. And Esau, Edom is the vessels of dishonor. 2 Corinthians 4 and 6, it says, For the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahushua HaMashiach. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. All right, so the elect, okay, has this treasure in earthen vessels, which is this faith, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and faith. Okay, the faithful in the womb. Okay, the ability to be able to process and understand this word. All right, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 12. All right, so everybody don't have this. So let's look at the wicked, and the wicked is gonna admit, okay, that he's different. Okay, he's completely different. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 12 says, Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us with our offending the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education. He professed to have knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. Okay, they hate looking at us. They. Oh my God, they just hate looking at us, right? For his life is not like other men's; his ways are of another fashion. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. Such things they did imagine, and were deceived, for their own wickedness have blinded them. As for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned a reward for blameless souls. For the Most High created man to be immortal, and made him to be an image of his own eternity. All right. So this right here has been, this passage right here has been a glimpse inside the mind, all right, and the spirit of Esau Edom, who is telling you that that we are clean contrary to his ways. All right. And so what does he want to do? He wants to give us a shameful death. Okay, because we're clean contrary to his doings. when I was just recently going out of town on business. Okay, my coworkers and everywhere we would eat, I want my food well done, right? I'm not gonna eat anything that's undercooked. They had such a big problem with that. Now let's think about this for a second. Why the fuck do you care how I want my food? Because I don't care how you want your food. And why does it upset you that I don't want my hamburger to look like it's not cooked in the middle, or for it not to be cooked in the middle? I don't want to eat a hamburger that's got fucking red meat in it. But it was such a big problem, okay, for my so-called coworkers or so-called peers, that it was annoying them that everywhere we would go, I need my food cooked. See, that's why we need deliverance. Got to get the hell up out of here. All right. So let me go here real quick. I want to go here to Sirach. Is it 3? Let me see. Is it Sirach 3? Yeah, let me see. No, let me see. Let me see where is that. 1 second. Mm, hold on. That's what I wanted. All right. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon 3. All right. Now keep in mind what we just read about um, with Esau and his mind state. It says, "But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble." Okay, that's your flash right there. "They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have care for his elect." Okay, all right. So Wisdom of Solomon 2, is going into the mindset of Esau Edom and how he wants to punish us and torture us. All right. And Wisdom of Solomon 3, right, is telling you that, hey, the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Lord. And it might look like we punish, but guess what? We're going to come back empowered and lay it down. Okay? These heathen are definitely going to pay. All right, let's keep it moving. 2nd Ezra 12 and 36. "Thou only hast been meet to know this secret of the highest," and that meet means good. "Therefore, write all these things that thou hast seen in a book and hide them, and teach it to the wise of the people, whose hearts thou knowest may comprehend and keep these secrets." That's like this truth, okay? So basically, Ezra was told, "Hey, write this down and hide it in a book." How do you hide something in a book? All right, that means that it's going to be written in code, and only the wise of the people are going to be able to comprehend and understand it and keep these secrets. John 14:16, I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. See, that's power from the Lord. Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So only the elect, all right, can get this truth. Psalms 119 and 155, it says, salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. All right, the wicked can't get this truth. They're not meant to have it. It's not in it. They don't have it in them. They are not the descendants of Jacob. Okay, they're not Israelites. All right, they don't inherit any of these promises and these blessings that you find in Romans the 9th chapter. They're going to be subjugated. Job 21:13, they spend their days in wealth in a moment to go down to the grave. Therefore, they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? That's their mindset. 2 Ezra 3:36, thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Okay? All right, the heathen can't get these precepts. It's not meant for them to get it. We just read how they think, Job 21, okay, and 13. And in closing, Psalms 10:4. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. Okay? All right. So the reason why the Lord is in our thoughts is because he made it like that. He created us to be the faithful in the womb. All right. Ecclesiastes 43:33. For the Lord have made all things, and to the godly hath he given wisdom. All right. And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All right. Sirach 1:14. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. All right. So this has been Faithful in the Womb. Check out that Supercell on Netflix. All right. I pray that this lesson has been edifying. Until the next one. Shalom.